Our next poet is going to be Melinda Palacio. Melinda is going to read her poem Outlaw Zone, which was published in the San Diego Poetry Annual 2011. Outlaw Zone explores the theme of immigration in Arizona and beyond. The poem works in tandem with her new novel, Ocotillo Dreams, which is just out from Arizona State University's bilingual press. The novel is set during the 1997 INS sweeps. Outlaw Zone addresses last year's law in Arizona, SB 1070. Melinda, please come up.
Thank you, Marcia and Sojourner. I've read this poem at this location, and I even think maybe following Barry's facts. And when I wrote this poem, maybe 2 years ago, I told myself I'm going to read this thing until I no longer have to. So I'm reading this again. Outlaw Zone. Arizona, lull me back to sun rays on mountains, full moon hikes and coyote cries, heat from windless days where people dared build cities in a desert. Don't piss me off, Arizona. Don't go back to those ugly years of no Dr. King days with your sweeps and roundups. Sounds like a rodeo, you know? Don't prey on your people, gente browner than an Arizona sunset. Shoes, you say. You can tell by their shoes. Shoes say it all. Inmigrante, illegal. Don't tell me where you came from or how the West was won or why you think Arizona, land of little water, choyas, bottle burst sage, ocotillos, saguaros is only for those whose skin burns pink. Arizona, add air to your name. Arizona, Arizona for legals. Arizona, Arizona, don't forget which country you come from. Thank you. And I'm also going to read and I'll do my little plug. As Marcia mentioned, my new novel, Ocotillo Dreams, is out, and I will be reading at Chaucer's on Tuesday at 7 p.m.
Melinda, tell us what happened when you did your book signing in Arizona.
There's all these little papers. I don't know who's here. I read at the Changing Hands bookstore in Tempe, and it was a teaching moment for me. The newspaper and some of the online outlets had announced my book signing at Changing Hands, and within minutes of it going online, there were people commenting, and some very nasty and hateful comments about immigrants, about me, people that didn't know me, hadn't read my book, and so there was somebody with a gun icon who said, "Oh, why don't you go back where you came from," kind of thing. And I started panicking. I started thinking, "Oh, I don't want to go to this book signing. This was." I remembered Congresswoman Gifford out in a public place, shot, but then my husband Steve sent out an email to everyone, and then friends started putting it on their Facebook, on Twitter, online, and there was so much outpouring of support that I really found strength in numbers, strength in everyone supporting me, and Luis Rodriguez told me, he said, if any of those people show up, you stay focused and you read. And I went, and there were tons of people. I mean, nobody knows who I am, and there were more than 60 people at this little bookshop, and they kept having to slide out the bookshelves and bring in more chairs, and it was just wonderful to see. So, thank you. And I'm appreciative of what Miss Lawson says. I'm not going to try to say her name, but was it Oanja? And I'm going to read a short poem from Folsom Lockdown, and these are poems that I wrote after visiting my father in Folsom Prison. And this is a poem that Perry likes. N24609, prison walls loom like a poker game with death. Electric metal crashes to a halt. Triple barbed wire and concrete lock me in. Pull the trigger on my own child. No, not me. Never, I'm innocent. Relive a father's mistake for the next 9 years. Footsteps pace and keys rattle while I sleep. Panama, gangs call out to me. They sing like birds suffocating. N24609 is my number yelled at night. I whisper my name, Antonio. Remind myself, I am a man. Thank you.